3, 2, 1.
Assalamualaikum. We are from group 33. This is our third video, group discussion 3. So we'll be discuss on our next task, which is on health news. So for section 2 in our newspaper intellectual insights.
So before that, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Sumita Dewi Ganasekaran. My matrix number 193465.
Hi everyone, I'm Kasturi Sundram and my matric number is 193416.
Hi, I am Azra Adnan. My matric number is 18528.
Hello, my name is Durna Dewi Naroni and my matric number is 185657 and you can call me Nadia.
Greetings to everyone. My name is Shalini Matadewan. Matrix number 194117.
Hello, my name is Nunadra Ilya. You can call me Ilya. My matric number is 186028.
Hello, my name is Chen Xin. My magical number is 199964.
Hello, my name is Zhang Bo. You can call me Bo. My magic number is 200180.
Alright, that's great. So I would like to start with our topic here, which is regarding health. So I'm going to talk about obesity. Don't look at me. So like all. Okay, that's great. Okay, so most of us know what is obesity, but not me. So obesity is like someone who is fat, like they're having high level of fat inside their body, and they might look healthy, but actually they are not. Even those who are, you might think they are looking slim, but actually they are containing high level of fat, so they will make them to look obesity. So I would like to just tell the facts and the statistic that we have in Malaysia. In 1996, there have been only 16.6% of obesity people. But in the latest 2018, we have 30%, which is up to 50% from the previous one. So like there been 30% of the population in Malaysia is obesity because of the food. Malaysia have the best food actually, but then that which made us but the thing is, the food that we consume, which is more than what we are supposed to consume, made us to be obesity. Actually, there is a lot of effect and the causes will happen if we are obesity. Like I would like to list out some, which is high blood pressure, diabetes, and the stroke, cancer. Like even the chicken that we are consuming every day will cause it like blood pressure and stuff. And to talk about physical one, we'll be having the breathlessness, like we feel difficult to breathe, and snoring, sleeping. You will always feel sleepy if you are obese. Actually, you feel tired. If you wanted to walk from here to there, you sleep one. You feel so tired. Like
then you never arrive to your class.
That's the thing. Like most of the people started to roll instead of walking. You know. So like actually there are steps for us to get back into our daily healthy lifestyle. So the really important is to get more fruits and vegetables. So like by consuming vegetables instead of the meat, we can actually have the good diet plan. And besides that, exercise is very important. Even walking for 30 minutes per day is fine, just fine. And cut down the sugar. Actually, it is quite difficult because we Malaysians used to eat everything with sugar, you know. Even the Malay food is everything with sugar. The masak asam pedas, masak lemak is everything sugar. But how do you expect us not to? The only thing is by exercising. And we have to drink a lot of water. So that's all from me.
Great speech.
Okay, the next news that I'm going to share with you guys is something related with Sumitra, what she said just now, but my main topic is many young Malaysians not healthy because of their lifestyle. Okay, the news was published by NST as a hot news. So the number of patients at the age of 18 to 20 years in hospital was increased as double in past 4 years. So the health minister said that the main disease among the teenagers that affected them was diabetic, hypertension, cholesterol, and also and so on. So more than 1 million have diabetic, hypertension, and obesity. So far, what do you guys think that what is the main reason for them to become affected by this disease? So the first of all is food intake. We normally teenagers, we are aware, we are taking lack of vegetables and fruits. Some of them are really allergic of fruits and vegetables, right? And mainly we are like to eat like Western foods and like fast foods and so on. Actually, the main dangerous is the fast food. Examples is Maggie. But teenagers, like students like us, normally prefer with Maggie because it's easy to do and also time consuming. So even though it's dangerous, but even though it's easy for us, but it will give a bad effect at the end of the future. Second one is lack of exercise. Sure, as a student, we walk a lot, but we think it's a great exercise. But once it's not a big exercise. We have to do like physically and mentally. Or guys, you guys can do a yoga or mental active, and physically at least you guys must do 2 or 3 days in a week. And I know that sure we guys will feel tired once we enter hostel and we feel like very sleepy, but if let's say we take initiative, sure we can do and we can maintain our healthy lifestyle. So teenagers age is a precious one, so that we can maintain a healthy lifestyle, so that if we jump to the adult and old, so that we can live for a healthy lifestyle. That's all from me.
I will exercise for tomorrow.
I'm working on a job.
Maggie soup.
Yeah, it's not
Maggie
good.
ban.
Don't eat.
Say no to Maggie.
And no to vegetable.
So I want to share a news retrieved from CNN News on health. It is trending news now, which is the vaccination deniers are gaining traction or attention on social media such as WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter. So the health chief start to warn the people. So as you know, the most powerful platform for this kind of ideas to spread is through social media platform that I have mentioned before. They spread conspiracy theories and misinformation about vaccine use, and because there are some parents express their concern about the children's immune system that has been overloaded with the vaccine, so they think that maybe it will cause certain degree of effects on their children. So, and recently the YouTube removes commercials that promotes the idea of anti-vaccination. So I think this is one of the hottest issues that has been debated even in our country itself, and it's very important for the parents and especially us, the future parents, for the youngsters to give vaccination to your children, because it will extremely helpful in avoiding disease and lowering the risk of the infections. And they have said that people who understand the benefits of vaccination must have to win the public argument to reverse the trends. So we can see this anti-vaccination idea is really dangerous to the people nowadays. So I think this is a very concerning issues that we must have to put awareness in. Yes. So that's my issues.
That's nice information.
So for me, I would like to talk on health issues regarding, I think it's quite related to obesity, which is an research on weekend sleep in might ruin your waistline and your health. Okay, it was an article from CNN, and the research done by Dr. Polsky, Director of Sleep Research at Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine. So what he said, if you sleep longer on the weekend, you still I know it's a student life. You still sleep poorly, and you will eat more and gain more weight. So what the study they do on the studies, they group people into 3 groups, and on the first group the people get enough sleep, which is 9 hours sleep, 9 hours every day, and the second lesser, which is 5 hours, and the third group is the boost, which is they sleep last 5 hours in weekdays, and on the weekend they let them sleep fully
Until the
yeah.
afternoon or evening.
Very pitiful.
So based on that research, they found that the third group people tend to eat more, which is they tend to take more snacks. That's why they gain more weight, and that is unhealthy habits. That's the issues that I would like to share.
I think I'm having depression right now.
I started to hungry now.
It's good.
Okay. Today I would like to talk on something that is an issue that very less pay attention by most of us. It's about autism spectrum disorder, and for you guys, what is ASD is difficulties in behaviors, social interactions, and communication. This is usually happens to kids. Okay, I'm getting all this information from the National Autism Society of Malaysia because statistics shows that nearly 30% of from our country they are seeking help to overcome ASD. So usually ASD it can happen to kids and also adults, but usually it can be seen on the kids. Symptoms are such as they have learning disabilities. It's like if you teach them one thing, it's very hard for them to catch up and everything, and they tend to be it's normal for kids to be very hyperactive, but kids who have autism, they tend to be very hyperactive in a way of angry and depression. And what mostly they do is they keep on flapping on their head, and they will be spinning, and they will start to scream, and then they won't have a response to his or her name. If let's say you call them by their name, right, they won't respond. They'll be like, it's like nothing for them. That is because they have sensitivity problems, and they also might have eye problems. So sometimes the colors that they have been seen is different from what we see. Since they are very small, so it's quite hard for us to recognize it. So as parents, they should pay attention more towards their kids, because there are so many possibilities for their kids to be part of the autism lah. And what they can do about this severe autism is they could stick to a schedule. First, maybe they have to go for a checkup and confirm that they have been diagnosed for autism, and then they can stick to a proper schedule of what their kids should do from morning until the night. And then the second one is you have to create a home that is safety zone. Since these kids, they'll be running around, and what they do things out of their concern. So you have to make sure your home is really safe, because it could harm them in so many ways. And you have to keep on teach them, pay attention to their sensory sensitivities like sound, touch, light, and taste. So this can be cured, but it takes a lot of times and so much of efforts to be teach to them. So yeah, I hope in future everyone will take this note and doesn't think that autism is just a small thing and simple thing. So yeah, that's all from me.
Very nice sharing.
Okay. As for me, do you guys like to go to park?
Yes.
Have that morning stroll, evening stroll.
Sometimes.
When
I'm very hardworking.
Okay, actually my article is about mental health and psychology. This was from Time newspaper, I think. It's on online article. Spending just 20 minutes in the park makes you happier. Wow. So here's what else being outside can do for your health. So the first one is being shown from the studies. It's shown that it can lower your stress, your blood pressure, your heart rate, while encouraging physical activity. And mood, and mental health. So some research even suggests that the green space, or the part that we are walking around, is associated with a lower risk of developing psychiatric disorders. So all findings that doctors are increasingly taken seriously and relaying to the patients. So there's a new study found that how little time it takes to get the benefits if you're walking at the park. So spending just 20 minutes in the park, even if you don't exercise while you're there, is enough to improve well-being for your health, according to research. And physical activity wasn't necessary to increase well-being. So the study also found that even though plenty of research suggests that exercise is great for mental health, particularly when it's done outside. Particularly when it's done outside. So just to add in, wait. So if you're walking, just if you feel like you feel stressed or you're having a bad day, just take a walk at the park for 20 minutes just to release your stress and just to refresh your minds. That's all for me. Thank you.
That's good.
Health is very important to us. Boys can play basketball and football. Girls can run, exercise. It's good for our health. So we will need to exercise. Food should also be helpful. Drinking plenty of water. But go to bed early and get up early. In China, have a sentence, health is money.
Okay.
That's for human beings. Healthy refers to the ability of individual groups to adapt and self-manage when facing physical, psychological, or social challenge. As we all know, we are all sick in some time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does that mean we are not healthy?
Sometimes, maybe low immune system.
I don't think so. Do you know super healthy? It means like fat. It's not problem. It's just everyone will have
The body fat.
Problem.
fat.
Facts.
I exercise every day, but I still not happy. Do you think you are happy?
No.
I don't know.
You don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
I think happy is about many things like eating, living, and working. It's all in fact. That's all.
Okay. That's great.
No cute.
So, yeah, what's the conclusion here? Then? All of us had a different topic, but some were same but in different type of views. And I think about 3 people of us talk about obesity, I mean, like, regarding the health issue, and then autism, and then walking to the park, refresh,
Yeah.
and you talk about obesity too, and then
Obesity.
yeah,
We can sleep.
sleep is important.
Vaccine.
Yeah, so vaccine and stuff like. In my opinion, I would like to say that regarding the vaccine issue, because I've been seeing that being hot in news itself, that small kids being passed away due the parents careless. They didn't vaccine the kid
Properly.
on the time, and the kid just passed away like that. So I think that news is quite something really important to be shared.
Important to
Yeah.
be shared, yeah.
I think today's discussion is quite intense.
So what do you guys think?
Choose.
Oh,
So we must choose
Yeah.
Yes,
Why
yeah,
would
we
you
must
like to
choose
choose?
Two topic.
two.
two topics.
Lady first.
Ladies first.
For me, I think the autism and vaccination is most important news for the, and then it's most suit for the health tips.
Okay. I think I
So how
agree with you
about
too.
others?
But I'm quite interested with obesity issue. It looks like it sounds very common, but still truth hurts. Like us other people.
I love news presented by Azira about vaccine and also sleep deprivation.
Weekend sleeping, yeah.
Yeah, sleep deprivation, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I love those two news.
How about you, Esther? Mine.
You want sleep or vaccine? You want both?
Or obesity or autism?
It's magic.
Magic?
Or you just confident with
Yes,
your...
I read it, but I choose you. Because you say magic is
Not
bad.
She choose you.
Not me, my topic.
Yes.
So like, I think we have to go for the voting, yes. Then, so like, I think most of us agree with Kasturi's topic. Is it?
Yes.
Vaccine?
Vaccine?
I would say vaccine number one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
vaccine is something really needed. Sleep or autism?
Autism.
Autism.
Okay then, so then we will stick with these two topics, which is vaccination and
And
the autism.
autism.
So that's a wrap for this group discussion number 2.
And then
That's all from us.
Yes,
Bye.